Whoa, hello, it's Trixie, the Golden Witch. Did you know that I just released an 80-minute analysis of the film Perfect Blue over on the We Watch Anime channel here on YouTube? Well, now you do if you didn't already. I need your help with this video. My channel, it's not very big. This channel looks big, but it's fake. It's incredibly algorithmically punished. Videos do not succeed that come out here. So this channel is basically done. It's just for shit posting and memes. However, the We Watch Anime channel is pristine and pure, and its metrics are good. And so as long as these videos keep performing better, then the channel has a future. This one's doing all right so far, but there is much that could be done to help. So, I beseech thee, please help me with this Perfect Blue video. All you gotta do is share it around. Tell people about it. If anybody that you know likes this movie, get them to watch this video. I promise it's the best Perfect Blue analysis video on YouTube. I don't know, I'm not like comparing it to other ones. I haven't seen them. I haven't watched any of them. I'm just telling you I know this is the best one. It's 80 minutes long. It's very in-depth. It's very personal. Even after removing like 40 minutes of personal anecdote trauma dumping that I had to work through in the process of writing it, that did not need to be in the final script because most of it's shit everybody's heard already before anyways. But I guess anybody who knows my history would understand why I connected with this film as strongly as I did. And so, yeah, I wrote a big long thing. I would say it's about as good as I'm capable of making a thing. I wrote as good of a script as I've ever written, if not better than any I've ever written, and I did as good of an editing job, if not a better editing job that I've ever done. I'm shocked the video is allowed on YouTube and to be monetized for the time being. If that stops being true, I'm sure I will have re-uploaded it on, what is it, Rumble? Is that the one where you put stuff that's deleted from YouTube? I can't even keep track of all the fucking alternative YouTube sites that never succeed. I just put my videos there when they can't make it on YouTube anymore. But that's where I know it automatically like uploads to one of those fucking channels. So yeah, I'll have it up somewhere else if it gets taken down. But here's another thing that you could do to help. Help me redesign the thumbnail. I don't want to like put text on a screen cap from the movie because I think that's really cheesy. What I'd prefer is like some sort of original graphic that looks like a scene from the movie but isn't like, maybe just done in a different style, or and then it could have some graphic text that just says like Perfect Blue analysis or something, or the enemy of good, even Perfect Blue analysis. It's smaller. My recommendation, if you're making a thumbnail, look at it as tiny as possible. I always like zoom out all the way, and I try to design the thumbnail around like seeing it at the smallest possible size. But if you make one and I like it and I use it, whoever's one I use, I will give you a grand prize of 5 whole American dollars. That's what I can afford to give you. However, if the video blows up and it makes like 1 million views, I will also give you 5% of whatever I make in ad revenue. So on the high end, if this video really did get like 1 or 2 million views, it could potentially make like $5,000 in ad revenue, and so you'd make $250 off of that. That's my offer. I don't know if that reality comes to pass at all. Otherwise, you just make $5. But I love seeing the stuff that people in my audience come up with quickly. I don't want anybody to try. If this is gonna take you more than an hour, don't fucking do it. It's not worth it. If it's something you could literally draw up in like 10 minutes because you've already seen the video and you know what it's about and you have a perfect idea in your head, go for it. Otherwise, do not do this, please. I do not want you spending more than an hour on something I'm only giving you $5 for. Okay. And an hour would already be a lot, for $5. But I assume you're doing it for passion and for the opportunity to have also, do a good job, because if the video gets all those views, you'll actually be compensated decently. But again, shouldn't take you long to do a good job, or else don't do it. Okay, go watch the Perfect Blue video, and subscribe to the We Watch Anime channel if you hadn't already. Also, let's talk about what's next, because if this video is successful, and people want me to do more like this, I have an idea of what would be next, but I don't know how I should go about ensuring that I can afford to do it. I wrote this Perfect Blue video like months ago. I was originally going to be also a Wind Rises video. It was going to be like this ridiculously long thing. And then rewatching The Wind Rises, I decided I wasn't at the level of being ready to talk about it that I am with Perfect Blue, of like understanding the movie on that kind of personal level. So I don't really want to talk about The Wind Rises anytime soon. But I would have to know a lot more Japanese history and shit, frankly. But I do want to make a video about Samurai X Trust and Betrayal. I think it would be a video just called Betrayal, not unlike the way Perfect is called Perfect. Or maybe just called Trust. I don't know. It would be one or the other. We'll find out. But I think covering Trust and Betrayal would be one I could go into a lot of depth and go on for, like a longer video about. Other than that, I still have a bunch of shorter anime videos that I might publish while I try to figure out how to make money from that. Because frankly, like, making this stuff for free for YouTube, again, it would have to, the videos would have to be explosively popular for me to make enough money off of just doing them, for it to be worth how much time it takes. Like, I'm not making that much through crowdfunding right now. I'm not making that much through ad revenue because the videos aren't that popular. And, ultimately, I feel like I have not given the audience enough evidence that I could just, like, make the best thing I've ever made. Just like that, I feel like I've kept making things because they're interesting to me and I can do them, but not because it would be just the best possible thing I could make. And so that's what this Perfect Blue video was about. And again, initially it was going to be an even bigger thing. It was like, I'm going to make the most ultimate video I possibly could. But, as is pointed out in that video, perfect is the enemy of good. And I was sitting on the script for months just not doing anything with it. Like, at some point I was like, I really need to prove how good I am, and this script is what does that the best, so I'm gonna go make that a video, and I'd like to keep proving how good I am. It's just a matter of, like, will I actually be rewarded for putting in that much effort, because I have never really taken sponsorships. I had a Crunchyroll sponsorship at a time, but I obviously blew that up, and obviously they weren't ever paying me very well either. Like, they didn't pay me nearly as well as the sponsorships that people usually get, that all the, the big popular YouTubers with sponsorships get. I think I could start having those if I had the view counts, but I don't. So I'm not getting those kinds of offers. So, unless these videos become enormously popular, and basically what I'm trying to ask you through this video is, like, if you think this video is really good and you want me to be able to make more stuff like that, I need you to make this video explosively popular. I need it to be able to make me money when I go to make the next one, or else I can't. I simply cannot afford to put that much work into a video if I'm not going to make enough money to live off of it. So, yeah, I'm holding myself hostage, basically, in exchange for you making me popular. Let's do it. Let's work together.